Hey up me loves, I'm Nat and welcome to my new channel, Nat at North. So welcome back fellow renegades. It is Tuesday again, which means we're going to do another Ren reaction together. Thank you so much for all of your really kind comments and recommendations from my previous video, Hi Ren. So I actually did that reaction last week and I'm just blown away with all you guys' support and guidance. I am brand new to this. This is a brand new channel, so I just really appreciate all of your thoughts and insight, and even those people that have given me a bit of constructive criticism, I am all here for it because this channel was made for you, the people, and I have taken everything you've said on board, of course. And I do look a little bit different today, so I do have my new pink Sony headphones because you guys made another great point, which was that sometimes in, Ren's music, he does specific things that when you wear the headphones, it just kind of changes the tone of the song and the delivery. So I had no idea. And so I have made this investment, let's just say. I have created a new segment, which I'm going to be featuring today. So at the end of this reaction, there will be a segment called Nat's Chats. I'll just basically be taking a few comments that have resonated with me that I like from you guys from the past video each week. So in this case, it'd be Hi Ren. And I'm just going to highlight them and we can kind of, discuss them together. I can give you my thoughts and opinions on these amazing comments. So I have had a few comments from you guys to say basically that they want more silence from me, not to talk over the track. We don't need to be educated, because I get that, and you guys are masters when it comes to anything Ren. I am brand new to this, I'm completely learning, and I don't know everything, but it just really comes down to the way that I process my emotions when, listening and looking at these videos for the first time, is I just talk them out loud. So I'm going to try my best over time. I hope it gets a little bit more refined and less choppy, but I have taken that into consideration. But I still, at the end of the day, I've just got to stay true to myself and how I process my emotions. So let's get into today's video. So I am going to give you a little bit of history about this specific track. The reason that I've actually chosen the track is last week's Hi Ren and the previous one, Forjo, were quite heavy tracks. So I just wanted something completely different that wasn't necessarily going to evoke this emotion of sadness. I just wanted something a little bit more lighter. So I've reached out to my renegades in my community and they made this recommendation, as did you guys as well. Now I have been told by some fellow renegades to do a little bit of research on the song before watching the video, just to give a bit more context. Unfortunately that has been challenging because these are live reactions and I don't like to know a lot about the song or the lyrics or the music video's history, etc. So you might want to fact check this one. Tell me in the comments if I've got any of this wrong, but this is the gist of kind of where the song, how the song was born. So Ren worked with a music producer called Kujo, and Ren purchased the licensing to a beat which featured a sample of some vocals and material from a Bulgarian choir. This was later used to create the very well-known track Sick Boy. And when the choir eventually came forward for payment from Kujo, what I can gather is like Kujo just shit himself because he knew there was going to be a big bill coming up and he just didn't want to deal with it. So then he's gone, instead of being a nice person and just being like, okay then, this is a bit of a situation, contacting Ren directly himself to try and negotiate or figure something out, is just being an absolute shit, and is just struck Sick Boy on a copyright claim, which removed it from like all platforms. It disappeared from the whole universe. So Ren has then approached Kujo and said, come on, let's just redo the sample. I'll give you a 50-50 cut on the master. Kujo says, no, I want a 50-50 cut on the original, and got all big and greedy. And then in the meantime, this frigging girlfriend has chimed in and just started causing complete drama for no reason and gone on social media and like had a go at Ren and just said horrible things. So I don't know what she's all about, but I already don't like her. So Ren's got pissed off, and the result of that is this diss track called the Kujo Beat Down, which I'm already loving, by the way, after hearing that story. So yeah, already I'm not really a fan of this Kujo dude, and Kujo, I mean, why? It's just a shit name if you ask me. So I'm kind of already I'm in a bit of a mood right now. So without any further ado, I think we should just get into this video, see what this is all about. Oh my God.
Trying to be the person who was rightly doing right, who was right there on the righteous path, no wrong in words I write. But the forces out there test me, Ren. I'm trying to find the path and forgive all those who test my will. There's trouble in my heart. What the fuck, you little pussy? This ain't Hi Ren number 2. This ain't pendulums or songs of hope the cunt took from you. And the last time we did this, the hope did prevail. Now the hope is the road that will choke a bitch pale. No, just wait a sec. Cause there's nothing to be gained when you sever the neck. I know that art is a part of your heart, so you're upset. But this hate breeds hate, please wait, geez, Ren. I'm getting pretty sick of the sick boy, trying to be the it boy, trying to be the I'm so morally equipped boy. Face it, you're mad as fuck, Ren. Now let me cut this worm with my razor blade pen.
Fuck it.
Okay, I think that is... I just really was not expecting... Whew, yeah. That was very intense. Very, very, very intense. Favourite line is, what the fuck, you little pussy? This ain't Ren number 2. Yeah, you're telling him, Ren. I love it. That is, and I like the way that he's kind of referenced Hi Ren. Really is a part of his journey. Don't fuck with Ren now because he's come back a lot stronger. Just love that line. It's absolutely fantastic. I have no idea where he's gone right now and what's going to take place. I kind of feel as though I've heard the tempo of this in another song somewhere. I have no idea. So I'm getting pretty sick of the sick boy trying to be the it boy, trying to be the I'm so morally equipped boy. It just sounds very familiar to me. So I don't know if you can help me out with that. Obviously I've only heard the songs that Ren's done on this channel. So I'm wondering if it's like a pop or R&B artist that is referencing that. It just sounds very, very similar. I don't know. I just love the imagery there. It was just really impactful. I just really felt that. How... Wow, I don't even know what to say, guys. Like, this is just... I'm really excited about this. I'm so pleased I chose this one. So, where has he gone? I don't know where he's gone. Let's just figure this out here.
Don't try to struggle, hear me out. See, I'm on your side, really.
Yes.
I was, till I found you could get a little greedy. Push your luck a little far. There's a moral, little Jimmy of the cookie and the jar. See the needy and the greedy, they're just trying to fill a hole. So they take and then they take and still they're empty in their soul. They feel so hard done by. Poor little you. Wanna take from me big, then I'll take from you too. Slut, you said the no. I thought you said you like it rough. I thought you said she liked it rough. You're a bitch, man, what the fuck? I'm confused by this dynamic. Like it's Bonnie and it's Clyde, but the killing you're committing is career suicide. Whoa, guys, you probably think that this is extreme, I won't lie. Maybe just a little bit mean, you know. I feel a little bad about it, really. Nah, I'm only messing, lad. I love to spank the greedy. Feel me? I hope you wake up sweating from your nightmares, see me. I'm the sick boy that you enslave, free me. When you fuck with my work, you might as well bleed me. I put my whole soul into my words legally. Now a little thief want beef, want steal from me. That's how little thief lose teeth, you meal to me. I'm the subject matter, you are part of the scenery. This is how the sick boy work, you feeling me? Cunt, I'm...
Wow, oh my god, that is amazing. I love, like, Angry Ren. He is just so hot. Like, yes, I'm just feeling this. Oh my god, yes. I love the fact that he's brought the girlfriend in here too, and he's just taking the absolute piss out of her, and it's super harsh, and I'm just loving it because she friggin' deserved it. I'm just feeling really powerful listening to this song. So there was a bit in the video there that I might need to actually go back to in a minute and show you again, but it was when he's like in Kujo's face that I saw the pig mask again. So from reading previous comments from one of my past videos, I believe that like Ren references the pig as in greedy, so it fits this perfectly because Kujo is the greediest man ever in the whole universe. And then it kind of switched to a shot of, I don't know if it was Ren or if it was actually Kujo, like in a different outfit or like in the chair. I think it might have actually been Ren. I'm just going to go back and see that because I just found that really interesting. It was a little bit of a change in the scene and I'm not entirely sure what happened there. It went really quick.
I hope you wake up sweating from your nightmares, see me.
Oh, okay, it's Ren. So Ren's now in the chair when he said see me. Okay, totally makes sense now. Very clever, loving the pig mask. And just the fact that Ren's in his face. Yes. Favourite lyric in that piece though, and pure genius, is I'm confused by this dynamic. It's like Bonnie and Clyde, but the killing you're committing is career suicide. Oh, burn. I am loving this. Woo. Honestly, guys, I think this is my favourite song yet. Love the video as well. We have to talk about the video. I mean, the fact that it's included the Bulgarian choir too, and they're at the back all looking angelic whilst he's just basically beating the shit out of this dickhead, and then they're on the floor and it just seems as though they've all been murdered, is pure genius. Like, this guy is legendary. I just can't get enough of it. I'm trying really, really hard not to talk throughout this, but I think it's just one of those songs, now that I know the context, it kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? Okay, what's he gonna do next?
The subject matter, you are part of the scenery. This is how the sick boy works, you feeling me? Cunt, I'm sick with the pen. I went easy on the gutter, he's a friend, it's Zen. But if I ever hear your mouth speak the name of Ren out in public, then it's public, you don't want that again. And no warning for your bitch, with a girlfriend too. Mrs. Nice behind the scenes, poor Kujo, boo-hoo. If I ever read another fucking comment from you, then this is only part one, it's even worse than part two.
Woo! Oh my god, is that it? Oh no, is that it? I'm so sad. I didn't want it to be over. I just wanted it to continue and continue. I'm really, really sad that I thought it was going to just be a longer video and song, but I guess that it is just short and sweet, isn't it? Because it is what it is. It did take a little bit of a change there in the tone towards the end. And I guess that is just anger, isn't it? It comes in all different waves. So I would say that's my interpretation of that. Like, what do you guys think? And I just love the fact as well that he's just taking the complete piss out of the girlfriend. That just adds a complete comedy element to this. I found it really hilarious for the most part. I think during the whole song, it's shown Ren's sarcasm and he's kind of been poking the bear, which I just love because Kujo totally deserved it. But in the beginning, I just found that imagery of him in this cold, I don't know, like a warehouse room or something. Again, very, very dim lighting. He's sat there, he's in a red jumpsuit or some kind of boiler suit from what I could make out. And he's just kind of sat there, kind of curled up and breathing. I just feel like he's trying to contain his anger because he's so pissed off with the situation. And then, when he does come out of his shell and he does kind of, stand up and crawl around a little bit, it's almost like he's not necessarily pleading, because I feel as though that is the wrong word, but it's almost like he's telling Kujo or asking him, don't make me do this. Like, just take the opportunity to take the high road and figure this out with me. Don't be a dick about it, because if you do, you're going to regret it. I feel as though Ren doesn't necessarily at that moment in the song. And even maybe with the process with this whole legal battle and just everything that's gone on, I don't feel as though that he necessarily really wanted to pursue Kujo and do this. But it was more like he just was giving him chance after chance after chance, and he had no choice in the end, and he just had to teach him a lesson. So I just wanted to ask you guys a question. In the first image of the video, there's a guy kind of like stood a little bit off screen and is holding something, and it seems that it's holding it appears to be a phone. He has kind of a tattoo on his, I might bring the picture up now actually, but he has a tattoo of, it almost seems like an evil eye or like an eye of some kind on his arm. And then what is the symbolism for? Is it 22 seconds that's on the phone? Does anybody know what that means? But it's just quite symbolic, isn't it? It's quite interesting that is the first frame of the video. Yeah. I am really, really sad. I do actually feel really angry for Ren, because we know that he's just such an amazing human being. He's so unique, and he is just such one of a kind. And the fact that a music producer as well, you would think that because he's in the music industry, that he would want all his artists to prevail and be successful. And the fact that it seems like, honestly, he's gone out of his way just to fuck up Ren, I really don't like that. I think it speaks to the type of person that he is, and it is making me really angry, which is a little bit of a predicament right now, because it's like 1 a.m. in the morning whilst I'm recording this video, and the only things in this house are like 2 Bengal cats and a creepy Santa Claus statue. So I don't know, I think I've got to go and like do some meditation or something to get my mind out of this anger. And I did calm down a little bit towards the end there with Ren because the music changed, but Yeah, I mean, do I need to go and sing Kumbaya, my lord, behind, under fire just to recover from this because I'm that pissed off at this Kujo character? I don't know. That would be absolutely amazing, though. Could you imagine if his next cover is Kumbaya and he did a spin on it? I would be at that campfire. It would be banging. So let's put it out into the universe. Kumbaya by Ren. Oh, so good. Anyway, I digress there. I did digress. So, yeah, guys, what did you think? What did you think to the video? This is just, he is a legend. This is genius work, and I can't wait for the next reaction with you guys. So please put all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. I will really look forward to reading those very, very soon. So thanks again, guys, for watching along with me. I've thoroughly enjoyed the Kujo Beat Down. He certainly got beaten down. The moral of the story here is do not fuck with Ren, because not only are you going to have a diss track written about you, you're just going to be fucking completely embarrassed for the rest of your life and hiding under a rock. But the renegades, we will come for you. We will have you. So treat our man with respect, the respect he deserves. And fun. That's all I will say. So much fun. Well deserved. Karma's a bitch. So with that in mind, I will be back next Tuesday for another Ren reaction. Thank you so much for watching with me, and I look forward to seeing you then. Ta-ra, my loves. Hi guys, and welcome to my new segment, which is Nat's Chats. So yes, each week we'll be taking a few of your comments from the previous video reaction. So in this case, it's Hi Ren from last week. And I'm just going to pull up a few of my favourites, and we're just going to talk about them together, because I super appreciate you not only watching, my videos, but also commenting on them. I love reading all of your comments each week. So do not come for me. I'm going to try and pronounce these usernames as best as I can, but I am new to this. So our first comment is at Dr. Brummel. Great reaction, thanks. Here are a few more little details about the song video. The video was recorded in a live session. That was one of my questions, so thanks for answering that. With 3 cameras. They had planned several takes, but were kicked out of the basement by the landlord because they didn't have a permission to film. They usually film this guerrilla style, which I had to look up, and it's basically like very, very low budget. They usually go into locations without permits, and it's a very small crew. In the end, they only had 4 takes, so they took the sound from this video from 1 take, except the spoken part, I think, and the video is stitched together from the 4 takes. Ren talks about it in the interview with Elizabeth Zaroff, from the Charismatic Voice. So the link is there, and I will include the link below if you want to go and have a look at that, fellow renegades. The wheelchair. So this is a bit of a long comment, and I absolutely love it. So the wheelchair was very interesting to me. When the wheelchair rolled in, you can see the letters LD on the back of it, which could stand for Lyme's disease. This is the cause of his health problems, as we well know, but it was actually just a coincidence. They found the wheelchair when they filmed the video for The Hunger, and you can check that out as well. I'll include these links in the comments below. So thank you so much for this comment and all of the insight into my question, which was it filmed live? And this is just some great information to have just on how they got there with this video, and the fact the wheelchair had LD on it, like, coincidentally. Wow. And he has Lyme's disease. It was just meant to be. Thank you so much for that. Michael Grabner 8977, they say it is simply about the duality of mankind. Human beings possess both good and evil tendencies with them. Philosophers, biblical authors, psychologists wrote entire books about the topic, and now Ren did catch the entire complex nature of that topic just in one 9-minute video, or 9-minute long song. This is what actual outstanding achievement besides lyrics, music lyrics and performances, which is brilliant all along. And yes, it was recorded live, and not only the whole recording was done in 1 take. Wow. So that is just a very interesting perspective of it being, you cannot have good without evil. And I just really kind of love that. It's so true what you're saying. So with good comes evil, and it just kind of goes hand in hand. Really great perspective. Michael Valimont 6133 says, another angle I got from this song was the demon personification doesn't have to be internal. Inner doubts and evils and do come at you from others. Sometimes they are casual, and sometimes they're just from people that you think you love. Your sensitivity will be challenged with chalk outlines. Your brain will be challenged with the tale of Jenny and Screech. Your ears will be blown away by the hunger. It all continues with the Money Game series. And don't skip How to Be Me. Be careful with your heart, sweetie. And I very well will be. Thank you for the heads up. You know, it's really kind of sad. But I love that. I love this perspective as well. Like, I love this viewpoint. And it is true what we say. It doesn't necessarily need to be inside of you. This is just daily life. It's challenges that we face all the time. You're just coming across those people that just aren't good human beings. And also, you know, that could play into jealousy when it comes to friends and family members. So thank you for highlighting this for me. So this one's from @Stuart_George. Ren describes the pig as an uncomfortable companion, and amongst other things, it represents his illness, the medical industry, and greed. Wow. It makes a few appearances in various videos. Inspired by Animal Farm by George Orwell, Ren loves dystopian novels by authors such as Orwell, Aldous Huxley, and Kurt Vonnegut. So I did not know that. And George Orwell is definitely an author that I've explored in the past. So yeah, my biggest question was, what is this pig thing about in the beginning of the video? And it's also made an appearance in this video with Kujo, so this makes total sense. And it's a really, really good representation. Very interesting that it's you know, multiple things that have kind of caused him challenges in his life. So thank you so much for this comment. It's awesome. I love it. Yeah, so some of you guys also shared a lot of your personal stories and were, you know, very vulnerable, which I totally appreciate. And I can't thank you enough. And I think it just goes to, you know, the line that really, really got me was the hope and the noose around the neck. And you guys have definitely jumped on the bandwagon there and agree with me that no matter how many times you listen to that song, which I just could not get these lyrics out of my head for the longest time, you know, it just, again, it comes back to the idea of you can't have good without evil. You can't have darkness without light. And I think that is definitely represented within those lyrics that we discussed. Yeah, so it's just been great to hear all of your thoughts about those specific lyrics that at the time just really, really got me. And if you are going through anything, guys, I just, you know, I'm sending you all the love and all of the comfort from Vancouver, BC. And I do hope that you will join me again to watch another video next week.